Today we're going to be talking about Skyrim, one of the best games ever made in my opinion. Most of you probably won't agree with that because it is a buggy mess, but that's a fun buggy mess. Who doesn't want to be launched across the map when you're trying to walk through a doorway? Or be able to just jump around a couple walls and then glitch under the map to grab a chest that you can't find normally? Skyrim was one of those games where everybody in the world knows the name of the game. Like, you could live in some remote village in the middle of, like, fucking Antarctica, and you would still know what Skyrim is. If you don't know what it is, then you just never play video games, and you've never been on the internet, because there's no way you don't know what the fuck Skyrim is. Like, let's just start off with a story. It is probably the coolest story of any medieval game I have ever played. Like, some random dude just yelled at a dragon so hard that he just got fucking kicked forward in time. Like, how? What the fuck? Who the hell thinks of that? And the amount of stuff to do in this game is insane. I've been playing this game since it came out when I was like fucking 13 or like probably younger than that. And I still have not 100%ed this game. It has so much shit you can do. Like, the amount of stuff you can do is insane. From marrying a cat lady and settling down in some remote village like Falkreath, or just climbing the fucking throat of the world with your bare hands. You can become a werewolf, a vampire, a dragonborn. Like, you can be anything you could want to be in this game. It's just so many possibilities. And the amount of side missions, you could talk to like every NPC, and at least 90% of them are going to have a side mission. Now, I will admit, there are a lot of bugs. And there have been since the game has came out, like 15 times. How are they not fixed yet? I don't know. But do I care? No, not in the slightest. I don't care how many times I have to reload my save. I'm gonna finish this mission when this guy just won't let me talk to him. The bugs don't matter. I could play this game for the rest of my life and I would be happy. It is the greatest game ever made in my opinion. Now, I know you're sitting there telling me, dude, stop sucking Bethesda's dick or they will never make a second one. And to that, I say, simply, no. There's so many great things about this game, and I'm not going to be able to cover them all in this video because you can't cover them in one video. You would have to make like an entire fucking decade-long series just to cover everything in this game in a video. But what I can cover is the best part about this game, the weapons. Now, as an American, you know we love weapons. Like, it has to have the coolest swords ever made in any video game. Dawnbreaker, Mirax Sword, Bloodscowl Blade, the coolest 3 swords ever created. Dawnbreaker literally has a chance to make your enemies explode if they're undead. Like vampires or draugrs, they'll literally just fucking explode when you kill them and like set everything else on fire around you. And Mirax Sword shoots out like a 9-foot long tentacle that just slaughters your enemies around you. And the fucking Bloodscowl Blade, it's a great sword that just shoots fucking lasers. Like, how cool is that? No, anybody would want to play this game just because of those swords alone. They are just so cool. The weapons in this game are insane. Unless you're a stealth archer. Get out of my video, stop watching this, go away. And that's not even the tip of the iceberg with Skyrim. They have so much shit. Like, the mods, you could literally just fucking add whatever you want to this game. I've seen stuff from like One Piece items to just fucking Dragon Ball Z superpowers. And even sex mods for you fucking weirdos. The mobs are even cooler. Like flame atronachs and like spriggans, giants and dragons. Like, it's just D&D. It's everything you would want in a game if you like medieval games. If you haven't played this game, I highly suggest you get on it right now, because what have you been doing with your life? And if you were thinking about 100%ing this game because you thought you could be cool, you only have to spend like fucking 231 hours doing the whole story and all the side missions. Like I said, there is a lot to do. You're going to be spending more time on this game than Ninja spends on Fortnite. That's how much time you're going to be spending on this game. It is an investment. This game is going to be the best experience you have in your entire gaming history. It has the most in-depth storyline, the most side stories, the most weapons, the most characters, and the most emotion of any game I've ever played. If you haven't played this game, I really suggest you download it right now and give all of your money towards every single copy that has ever been released of this game. And if it comes out on any future consoles, I will buy them. I will never stop playing this game. And if I do, the CIA replaced me with a clone, and you know to send Will Smith to kill me. This game deserves every possible minute of playtime you could possibly give towards it. It is the greatest game you will ever play, and I stand by that sentence. Physically, it's in the room with me holding a gun to my head. Send help. Now, this is a review video, so let's get on to the actual review. Now, honestly, this is probably the easiest game I could ever review. Since it's my favorite game, there's just so many good things I can say about it, so I'm going to give it a 9.8 out of 10. Now, this might be super biased because it's my favorite game, but fuck you. It is the greatest game ever made, and if you have not played it, I think you should give it a try right now. Go buy it and try it out for yourself if you don't believe me. I say this, and I mean it. This game will go down in history as the greatest game ever made. And anybody who says I'm wrong, I will show up at your doorstep personally with a 12 gauge in Fortnite.